Hello, everyone. Raymond Mhor, the Kilted Prepper. How's everybody doing today? Um, Interesting article came across my desk, and it really made me go, hmm. And before that, though, what I want to do is just welcome everyone to the channel and just thank you for tuning in. And sorry for that pause. I'm kind of scatterbrained here this morning, not enough coffee. And the article that I've got has really kind of stirred me up a bit and it's got me deeply concerned. But I just want to thank everybody in my community for subscribing to my channel. Those of you who are new, please like, subscribe, and share, and then ring that little bell so that you know when a video is going to be uploaded and I can get notified, or you can get notified. Um, Again, this article, I posted it to my Facebook, but this one really has me going. And it's interesting that NPR actually reported this, and they're calling it, or the title of this article. And what I've done is I've actually linked it in the description with parts of the article in the description in itself. But it says there's a new tick in town and it's already killing cows across the nation. An invasive tick species spreads westward across the U.S. and poses a new threat disease to cattle. Researchers are sounding the alarm. It's called the Asian longneck tick and was discovered in the United States just in 2017. But the big concern is that it's starting to spread, and it was actually first detected in Tennessee of last year, actually infecting the cows with a disease called Theileria. And it's a disease that creates and causes extreme severe anemia in cows, and it eventually leads to death. In fact, the Tennessee counties have said, we know it's already taking hold in several other Tennessee counties as well, and is continuing to spread. Because most of the animals that we see, by the time that they are confirmed positive, they've been euthanized or have died to the severity of the conditions. And this is Katie Flynn, state veterinarian for the state of Kentucky. There's no approved treatment or anything for this disease. The most effective protection is educating cattle producers as well as euthanizing the cattle. And so the Teresa Steckler, who is the researcher for the University of Illinois Extension, says eventually it's going to spread. You can't keep it 100% away. And because younger pregnant cows seem to be most susceptible to the disease, it could have a potentially devastating effect on cattle numbers. So because you're losing pregnant females, you know you're going to lose the calf as well, she's saying. The recent outbreak of avian flu has resulted in over 50 million deaths of chickens. And while she's saying that she doesn't expect the Theileria to, really hit the beef supply, she says if this was really to take hold and spread like wildfire, we could see increased prices. And so again, that article link is in the description below. And it's like I said, this really got me concerned because we already have incredibly rising beef prices going on right now. And kind of putting on my tinfoil hat here, the Asian longhorn tick. I mean, I don't know, obviously it's from Asia, but how did it get over here and everything? And how did it end up in Tennessee? And why is it spreading west and everything? But it will affect beef prices and everything. But I find it interesting, one of the ways of prevention is to basically eradicate your cows or euthanize your cows, thus losing the herd. And so we're seeing poultry prices go up like crazy, the lack of eggs on shelves and everything like that as well. And so, you know will we see the same thing happen in the beef industry? And it's almost, I mean, putting on my tinfoil hat here and everything, this almost is like, crazy. And I is it going to continue? Is it going to happen? I mean, are we seeing a war on food? And then are they really driving us to lab meat and bugs and such? I mean, it's absolutely amazing to me the things that are taking place in the food production arena here in the US. It's, just too many things, too many data points are taking place. And it just makes me wonder if something's going on out there and if this is possibly being engineered. Again, tinfoil hat thing here, folks. Um, so, what do I recommend? And here, excuse me a second, more coffee. Been a late start morning here, so I've been drinking a lot of coffee. But some of my recommendations is really search the sales. I know that Kroger's has a manager sales section, and this is a great place where you can go and pick up, meat that's on sale. They have to put it on sale and so forth, but this is meat that you can get, buy it, stick it in your freezer, and it's going to still stay good. Uh, this is a tip that I use all the time. I'm always searching my local manager special section in the meat area, and anything that looks good, I'm buying it up and instantly sticking it in the freezer. Another thing that you can do is also check with local ranchers and farmers and really start working with some of them and buy a quarter or a half or whole cow and stick it in the freezer as well. If you run the math, um, I was running math here on that, and with some of the ranchers, at least in our area, I've basically, you can buy a half a cow for about $5 a pound, and so it's that's not bad pricing for all the meat that you'll get, and a half a cow will probably, at least fill like the freezer halfway. And so really, stiff is that, yeah, you got to put a chunk of change out there for this, but what you're doing is basically beating the inflation because we all know beef beef prices are going up, and so this is a great way to save money in the long term. And a half a cow will probably feed a family for 8 months to maybe a year, depending on how large your family is, and then how much you guys actually eat beef and so forth. So it is a great way to save money and basically invest in food. So because again, prices are going up, and to me this seems like a perfect example of, I mean, who said it, I forget. Oh, who was the former secretary or secretary of state um, or who was married to President Clinton? Yeah, she said one time that you don't want to let a perfectly good disaster go to waste. And so, are we seeing a disaster come about here that will be leveraged? And maybe we'll see more culling of cows and everything, thus, more shortage of beef and higher prices. Again, that's tinfoil hat stuff for you. But you know, think about it, look into it. Other sources of meat. Look into pork. I mean, we enjoy pork here, and we have a pork person who sells hogs and everything. And I'll go up there and get some pork and everything. It's still a lot less expensive than buying it from the store. So search these places out. There's a lot of cattle farms, a lot of hog farms, and so forth in your area. Probably you just got to search them out and try to find them, and it will help you save money in the long run. So that's what I'm recommending people to do, and do it here pretty soon before maybe this longhorn tick starts being taken advantage of, and we see another crazy thing happen like with the chickens and stuff. But in the meantime, what I want to share with you, I've started a Telegram channel, and Telegram is a messaging app, and it's fully encrypted. It has no ads. They really respect privacy. You can post what you want, and they're not going to pull it or censor you or anything like that. It's a really great app, and I'm seeing more and more preppers, homesteaders, and patriots starting to use Telegram as a means of communication. It's kind of on the same kin as WhatsApp, but what I have done is created a news channel, and it's called Prepper News or Kilted Prepper News. And just look me up, Raymond Mhor, and you can find me on Telegram or Kilted Prepper News, and join it, because I've been posting news articles on Facebook, and these articles are being pulled down. And, gee, why is that? But, or I'm also noticing that I'll post an article and like nobody likes it, or no thumbs up, or no comments. And when I see that, that tells me that that article is being shadow banned. And so if it's important to you to really get great news and important news right up to the minute and everything, then go on Telegram and jump on my news channel. There's a link of it in the description below as well. So join that, as well as sign up for my free newsletter. Today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday I try to send out a informative email of what's going on, this, that, what news articles and videos and all the things that I've been doing. But on top of that, I also try to send out a zip file or a zip folder of information to my insiders of, certain topics and everything. I've sent out a zip folder of vintage cookbooks prior to, World War One. I mean, excuse me, World War Two. Last week, I sent out a zip folder on nuclear preparedness. Today, I'm going to be sending out, probably later this afternoon, a zip folder on food preparedness and long-term food storages and so forth. So I like sending this information out to my insiders, but the way that you can get it is to become one of my Kilted Insiders. It's for free. Go to thekiltedprepper.com, look up in the little right-hand corner there, and sign up for my newsletter. Now, one thing that you may want to do is, when I do send out my emails and everything, know that I'm sending out on Wednesdays, but check your spam folder. Several of my subscribers have said that my emails are showing up in their spam folder. So, when you do get my emails, drag them over to your inbox and let it know that, hey, this is a friendly email or something. But if you've signed up and you're not getting emails, check your spam folder, and mark it as a friendly and everything. So do that. And every Wednesday, like I said, I'm trying to send out zip files of information to really help you guys and help educate you guys. And it's just useful information. Some of it's good, maybe some of it's bad, I don't know. I like it all, so that's why I'm included in these zip files. So that's everything, folks. I just really thank and appreciate you guys tuning in here. Sorry for the rough start. Just not enough coffee. Like I said, I just got this article. I was just posting it to my Facebook and everything. I wanted to come in here and share this with you, and it just really got me, startled and uppity. And I'm just starting to connect data points, and putting on that tinfoil hat and everything. But that's everything for here. I just thank you so much. My name is Raymond Mhor. I'm the Kilted Prepper. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. And kilt on.